This is a long-awaited video for me, but I decided I'm going to be using the Scorpion. I've always wanted to make a video on the secondary, but I don't know, I never got around to it, and I was kind of lazy anyway. But this is probably the best you can get in terms of like a setup for it. That's as far as I've seen. Like, yeah, you have to use the iron sight. I mean, I guess you could change up the 35 round mag for anything else, but then you have to land half your mag at long range to kill someone. Like, with 660 fire rate, I don't know how well that's going to turn out. I mean, the mobility's pretty good, ADS speed's pretty good, you know. Everything is, it's just accurate, that's the whole thing. It's just very accurate, and it kills decently up close, but obviously doesn't beat Mach 10 and literally every other secondary up there sometimes. Like Mach 10, I think is still the best secondary in the game, even like with the Navy revolver. Navy revolver takes has a very long reload sometimes, and takes some skill to actually use. Well, Mach 10 is just a point-and-click simulator. It is also the problem of having a Mach 10 be a secondary. The idea of it, I don't know. I mean, either you use the Mach 10 or the Scorpion. The Scorpion's really nice, you know. Right now, it's more accurate than the Mach 10. The Mach, even through the nerfs. I think it's maybe just because of the nerfs that it's more accurate. I was using the Navy roll for a bit. I still have it on some of my setup, some of my loadouts. Not all of them, though. Yeah, I think it's only 2 of them. Although one of them, I think, does have the Mach 10, but that's for something I'm gonna make later. It'll eventually show what it's about. I'll probably read it though. If you pause and read it, you know, you may figure it out. Just a little challenge I have for myself. Holy. No, I'm not used to grenades killing like that. You know, you don't see people. Grenades feel so bad in this game. Maybe it's just because your throws are inaccurate, and also their effective range is just weak. And if you throw a grenade in BF, you know, everyone's getting out of the way. Bad business, well, you have an empty heal. Because it almost never kills, but it puts you at low health sometimes. But that's a sometimes. Sometimes I see just putting me down to half. That's not too bad. Oh, this gun sounds really cool. Like, I know I'm using a compressor on it. Man, it does sound cool. The setup I'm using for it is monolithic extended barrel 35 round mag to extend its stock and sleight of hand, just for what? I mean, it reloads so fast. I guess it could reload a bit faster if I took off the mag I'm using, but and then before the revamp, the Scorpion reload took forever. Like, it probably didn't. Maybe it was just how the animation looked. It looked so slow. And I think they kind of buffed it, honestly. I think it kind of forced you to have sleight of hand on the gun. Otherwise, it was completely useless. You know, I mean, I even bought sleight of hand because I couldn't deal with the reload. And every other secondary outguns you I think it's probably better than the G18. For a while, this was probably, I mean, before attached, pre-attachment, PPK might have been, I think was actually slightly worse than this gun. But now, I think both of them are pretty strong. I think PPK is just a bit better. Just because it's 3 shots and also, you know, 40 damage to the limb. I don't think you can really beat that. Especially when... Actually, I'm surprised the PPK isn't a... I guess it isn't a machine pistol, but it's auto. Holy, how did I die in there? The B90 is a pea shooter, basically. I guess it has no recoil, but... Okay. Push it. Has 30 damage to the limb, isn't 30 damage to the limb whatsoever so bad. And with 45 headshot damage, it's headshots. Like heavily. I don't even remember the G18's damages. Because I just used the PPK over the G18 for the longest time. PPK was just probably one of the best pistols before the Mac 10. And I guess a Tech 9, yeah. Tech 9 would be a illegal mod or whatever it's called. Pretty good. Although, I think I actually have that. I think I have the legal mod for Tech 9. Holy, okay. No point in running there. You're gonna die. Down that way. No. I don't know why my ping suddenly skyrocketed. I don't know if that was lag or ping. Because for a while, ping was just going crazy. He just stopped moving. My screen. Man, I read the chat, but I don't ever speak in it, man. Although I wish there was a fire rate buff for the Scorpion. Like, I mean, I guess that would make it a better G18, but still, I want a fire rate buff. But that's never gonna happen, so. Every time I say that grenades suck, I always die by them a lot. And they do, but still. I love doing that little float. No one expects you to just glide gracefully across the chasm, you know. Actually, I think the hipfire kills took longer for this gun than the headshot kills. I think that might be a Galil. I could be wrong. finally joined the Bad Business Discord and got verified. And I saw, like, the first thing I see is the fucking Gar 8 revamp. Which, I don't know. That'd be nice, you know? Actually, it's from Australia. This gun's a pea shooter at range. Literally. It does what? 16.5 damage. Something like that, you know? It literally is just a pea shooter. There's two people there, I'm not loving that. Yeah, but let's see. I think resetting is a bit faster than waiting. Cause you... Alright, that's where I'm gonna end the video. I'll see you guys in the next video.